Hey, what's up? Leetcode 2115. Find all possible recipes from given supplies. You have information about n different recipes. You're given a string array of recipes and a 2D string array ingredients. The ith recipe has the name recipes I, and you can create it if you have all the needed ingredients from ingredients I. A recipe can also be an ingredient for other recipes. Ingredients I may contain a string that is in recipes. You're given a string array supplies containing all the ingredients that you initially have, and you have an infinite supply of all of them. Return a list of all of the recipes that you can create. You may return the answer in any order. Note that two recipes may contain each other in their ingredients. May contain each other. What does that mean? Circular dependency? Alright. So okay. So, ingredients, recipes. Now, one thing that I'm curious about is, can you make bread if you have bread? Is that how that works? Just had it. Well, if it tells us that that's not acceptable, then we'll just figure out a way to remove it. No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't want us to do that. So we'll have initial and then created. Created is set, and then we'll say while I is less than length recipes. Length recipes. I don't know how that happened. Okay. Yeah. And then okay. If created in if recipes I in created, then continue. We've already done this, right? Alright. Otherwise, we have to check it. So let's just say ing. Have all equals true. For ing in ingredients of I. Okay, if I in have initial or I in created, then nothing. But if that's not the case, then have all equals false and break. If have all, then created dot add recipes I and I equals 0 and continue. Okay. If we don't have all, then we increment I by 1. Okay. That means that if we create something, we check again to see if it's needed. All right. Term length of created. Okay, cannot access local variable I where it's not associated with the value. Okay. So we have yeast and flour. Wait, I screwed that up. I didn't even look at supplies. Well, yeah, I did. Have initial. If I is in have initial, or it's in created. If that's not the case. If we neither have it, if I is not in have initial, and I is not in created, then have all equals false. If have all, then we add it to created. Okay. There's only one recipe. Expected bread. Oh. So let's figure out what's making it break. Oh, for hell's sake. That was kind of a dumb mistake. Time limit exceeded. Interesting. Created dot add recipes I equals 0. If recipes in created, then continue. All right, sweet. Okay, now it's definitely time for bed. See ya.